Hello my dear students, this is Govind Jain. You are welcome here. Again today I am just present here with a new video, and in this video what I am going to talk, what I am going to discuss, it's already written on the board, you can see. The name of the topic is, which I am going to discuss, commutative law or commutative property. It is NCERT chapter number 2 from whole numbers, class 6, obviously it is mathematics. So this property I am going to discuss today in this video. Already one video is made, in that one of the properties discussed, and the name of the property is closure property. If you have not seen, you can see. And this is the another property. I just told you the name in the beginning, that is commutative law or property. And this property can be said as called as a order property also. Why it is called order property, I will tell you. But let us have a look for which number we are going to just check. So let me say it is for whole number, means this property we will be checking for whole numbers. And obviously you must know this, these are 4 operations. One by one we will check for each operation. Means first we will check commutative law or commutative property of whole numbers for addition operation. Thereafter for subtraction operation it is followed or not. For thereafter multiplication, whether it is followed or not. And thereafter we will check it for division operation. So first operation it is for which I will check, that is for addition operation. It is written here, we can see. Let me tell you the first exactly what the property is and why it is called order property. It is said for any two whole number, I must repeat this, you understand it properly. You select any two whole number, and if you just this property says that if you change in the order of whole numbers, the result remains constant. I mean to say the result remains fixed. What the result remains fixed? As if you change in the order of the whole numbers. And obviously it is known for us, if you check for addition operation, then we will put the plus sign in between. If you are going to check for minus, then minus will be in between. If you are going to check for multiplication, then multiplication will be between both the numbers. So you have to keep in your mind. So when you change in the order of two whole numbers, the result remains constant. So let me write for addition operation I am going to check. So I will tell you when you add two whole numbers. So suppose let me take any two whole numbers. Let me take A and B. These two are whole numbers. So what the property says, that for addition operation I am writing, property says that if you add A and B and you write A plus B, and if you add B, write at first B and then after that A, and then you add, you see why I just called it order property. You can see here order is changed. First in the beginning A is written and B is written at the last, I mean to say at the second position. Here you can see B is at first and A is at last, means here B is at last, here B is at first, here A is at first, here A is at last, means order is changed. And because I am checking for addition operation, so that is why addition operation is placed in between. So you can say change in order, this A is placed here and this B is placed here. Now you must be thinking, sir, what A and B you are talking, I am not understanding. Okay, no problem, you take in the place of A and B any number you can take. Suppose I will take in the place of A 2 and in the place of B I will take 3. So you add anywhere 2 and 3. What answer will come? 5 will come, obviously answer will come 5. Now you change in the order of these two whole numbers, because this is an order property, I said commutative law. So now 3 will be at first and 2 will be written at last, I mean to say 3 plus 2. This is 2 plus 3 and now I have written 3 plus 2. But the result is what? 3 plus 2, that is 5. So you can see result is remains fixed, or you can say constant. If you add 2 and 3, result is 5, answer is 5, I mean to say. If you add 3 and 2, the result is 5. So it is said here, when you change in the order of two whole number, the result remains constant. And for addition it is there. So when you add two whole numbers, and what answer you get, thereafter you change the order of the two whole numbers and again you add the number, and what you get the answer will be matching. And answer, if answer is being matched, it means that this property is followed. So for the addition operation, this property is again followed. And I have told you already in the beginning, in the first video only, maximum part that property it is there, it is followed for addition operation and it is for multiplication, and not followed for subtraction and division. Here also it is same only. So for addition you have seen that it is followed. 2, and it's written here, you can learn this also, 2 whole numbers can be added in any order, means you can add 3 plus 4 and you can add 4 plus 3, result will be same always. What? 3 plus 4, that is 7, and 4 plus 3, that is 7. Means after changing the order of whole numbers, result is not being changed according to the operation. Here plus operation is there, so plus I have done. Now after that you can see the addition operation, you have seen that. Now you check for multiplication. 2 whole numbers can be multiplied, 2 whole numbers can be multiplied in any order. You see, in any order. Here the property is same only, and don't be confused. If anybody will ask you the property, what the exactly property is, then you have to say, if you change in the order of 2 whole numbers, the result remains constant. And this is the property. If anybody will ask you the property, and if anybody will ask you for addition, you say commutative property, then you have to say, when we add 2 whole numbers and we get the answer, thereafter we change the order of whole numbers and we add and we get the answer, and what we find? We find the answer is same in both the situations. While we change the order of the numbers, thereafter also the answer is same. So now again I am going to check for multiplication. So I have written the property, 2 whole numbers can be multiplied in any order. In the same condition, if anywhere it is there a and b are the whole number, so if you write a into b and if you write anywhere b into a, this is the property only, and this is only the commutative law or order property, you can say it. So in the place of ab you can take any whole number. So suppose I will take in the place of a 5 and in the place of b 6 I will take. So you multiply 5 into 6, what the product will come? I mean to say answer, 5 6 30 will come. Now you change the order of these 2 whole number. Now the whole number 6 is at first and 5 is at last. Now 6 5s are what? 30 is the answer, and you can see the answer, it is same in both the condition. So that is why this property is followed here also. So for the multiplication also we can say this property is followed, because I changed the order of the 2 whole numbers, thereafter I got the same result, and that is why this property is followed here. You can see now 7 you take and 8 you take. 7 8s are what? 56, and again you change the order. 8 you write at first and 7 at last. 8 7s are what? This is 56. So answer is what? What you are getting? Same answer. So when you change in the order, the result does not change. When you change in the order, result does not change, you can say. So this is for addition. So if for addition, if commutative will be asked property, then you have to say 2 whole numbers can be added in any order. What is the multiplication property for commutative of commutative law for whole number? 2 whole numbers can be multiplied in any order. And if simply operation is not involved and simply property is asked to you, you say if you change in the order of 2 whole numbers, the result remains constant. For particular addition operation, if it is asked, then you mention if you change in the order of 2 whole numbers, the result remains constant. If it is asked for multiplication, then you say if you change in the order of 2 whole numbers, the product remains constant. Product remains constant means what? Answer remains constant. Product is what? Product is the answer of multiplication of 2 numbers. So for addition, multiplication you have seen that. Now I will check for subtraction and division, and you must know for subtraction and division it is not followed, but I will check for minus first. So for minus also you can take, you see, whether you write a minus b and you write b minus a, both are not equal. Yesterday also I have just shown you, and today this is not equal, not followed, this property is not followed. Why? Let me take an example. Suppose any 2 whole number you take. Okay sir, 7 and 5. Okay, you take 7 and 5. Now you subtract first 7 from 7, 5 you subtract. 7 minus 5, what it will come? 2 will come. You see. Again you change the order, 5 you write at first and 7 at last, and you subtract. Till now you are not discussed negative numbers, but according to the integers the answer will come minus 2. And what you found here, what you got here, you can see this is 2 and this is minus 2, and there is a gulf of difference between 2 and minus 2. this is positive, this is negative. So this is not equal. So that is why it is not followed. So we will write here not followed. This property is not followed. Why? You can see, and you have seen, when I change the order of the two whole numbers, result is not same. So if result does not come same, that means what? Property is not followed. Thereafter you have seen that for subtraction why it is not followed. Now you see for division it is there. For last one, this is for division operation. I must tell you, for division also it is not followed. You must know this. Why it is not followed for division? You see, any two whole number, you say A and B, A divided by B is not equals to just B divided by A. This is property what? It does not follow, and does not follow, so I have crossed it. You don't be confused, this is not equal. Now you take any number A, you take 8 and you take 4, you divide 8 by 4, answer will come 2. Yes. Now you change the order of the number, you divide 4 by 8, what it will come? 4 by 8, and it will come 1 by 2. I mean to say 1 upon 2. Now you see the result, this is 2, this is 1 by 2. Has answer come equal? No, answer has not come equal. It means that what? This property is also not followed here. So you can see here and you can write here, this is also not what? This is also not followed. So that is why you can have seen that for subtraction and for division it is not followed, for addition and for multiplication it is followed. So this property is discussed here, and you have seen that closure property was also followed for addition and multiplication. This property is also followed for what? Addition and multiplication, and does not follow for subtraction and divide. Why? Because when you change in the order of two whole numbers, result is not same, or you can say result does not come same. And if anybody will ask you what is the property for subtraction operation commutative law, then you have to say, when we subtract two whole number, the difference does not come equal or same. That is why it is not followed. And for this, if for division, if it is asked for division operation, then you have to say, when we change in the order of two whole numbers, the quotient is not equal, or quotient does not come equal. That is why it is not followed. And here for addition, when we change in the two whole numbers order, the sum comes equal. Sum comes means what? Sum is what? Sum is the addition result of two numbers. So if you say sum does not come equal, then it will be understood as because you have added there. No need to say addition operation. You have to simply say, when we change in the order of two numbers, sum does not sum remains constant. When we change in the two whole numbers order, the product remains same or constant. This is what. One more thing I would like to discuss in this property only. This is not the part of property. Only a little bit, 1 minute, I will not take, only 20 to 30 seconds. What I wanted to tell you, if you divide 0 by any number, if you divide 0 by any number, 0 by any number, the answer is what? 0. But if you divide any number by 0, the answer is what? Undefined. Answer is what? Undefined. Answer will never come. So whenever by 0 we are going to divide any number, the answer is what? Undefined. Suppose you divide 0 by 8, what answer will come? 0. But if you divide 8 by 0, the answer is what? Undefined. This you keep in your mind. This is very important. And why it is there, I will tell you in the next video. You make practice at home. Just go through the property. Thank you. Have a nice day.